G'day there everybody, Aussie here. Now today, with the return of world happening since the reveal of Monster Hunter Wilds trailer, I thought I'd come back, because I've come back and I've been playing World. I thought I'd share with you my couple of my favourite intros of monsters. So I've got picked out 5 so far, but I'll go through and pick more on that. I don't know how well this video does. Of monsters with some of the best intros I've seen. Now, Batalis isn't on this list because his intro is basically an epic story and it arches for a long time. So I didn't pick him on it because his story and his intro is just an epic story and intro video. So if I was going to do that, I'd just make him his own. But that being said, I've picked 5. Now, these may not be your top 5 monster intros. Let me know down below. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Come and see me when I'm streaming live stream, because in the background you can see me running around with my shotgun build, blowing away Shari's folder, helping out some new players with their game. And with that being said, let's begin, shall we? Now, I'm going to be honest, Devil Joe would have got on here if he had finished off the handler. But since that never happened, he's not on this list. So, let's begin. Yes, good old Diablos. Now, I don't know about you, but when I went in there, I was like, going really, really well. And I had pretty much thought that I was an invincible hunter by that point. And then, as we all know, what happens when you come to Diablos, you get your ass handed to you. Because it's basically one of the first big walls in the game. Anjanath was a little wall that tried to prepare you for what was next, and then Diablos. And I gotta say, ever since then, I have absolutely loved Diablos. I want Bloodbath to be in Wilds, because Apex Diablos doesn't count, because I just didn't like the Apex monsters, because you never got cool armor and weapons from it. Black Diablos, that is even a better fight, because, you know, Diablos and Heat is just absolutely fun to fight as well. But that being said, Diablos, man, that thing was an absolute war when I first fought it, and it took me ages to get over it, because I was using dual blades, which was a bad mistake. Ah, see, good old Lunastra. I'm gonna be honest, when it was announced, everyone was like, oh, it's just a blue version of Terrestra. But no, Lunastra was its own special monster. It was similar to Yoastra, but it had its own moves. It had wind pressure when it did its supernova thing. It had the bonding when they flew together and they created that giant supernova. I mean, Lunastra was really, really cool. I absolutely loved it. Plus, it had one of the most badass entrances when it took on Nergigante to protect its mate. And that was really, really cool. Speaking of Nergigante, I mean, when you finally get to take him on, his fight, he uses no elemental or anything like that. He's just straight brute force. And his fight, his entrance, I love him. And I really want Nergi to return. I don't care if it's Runa, I don't care if it's normal Nergi, but he really needs to return in Monster Hunter World. Because that entrance was so cool. Those Jackalacas, they were just legging it, eh? They knew they'd piss someone off and they were like, oh fuck, we messed up here. I'm gonna be honest, as a New World Hunter, I ain't never seen Zenogre before. And the hype of him when people figured out he was in the game was exponential, and it was really, really cool. And he actually lived up to everything that they said. He was a really cool fight, he's a really cool monster, and I just love he's like a ninja samurai looking electric dog, and it's really, really fun. His fight's actually really cool. So, and that's like the next monster you're about to see, my top pick, Elatrium. I ain't never experienced a monster like this. I mean, I had to change up my entire fight style to bring it down. I mean, I was a dual blade user, so I was used to using elemental. But basically, I just used Dragon or I used Poison or something like that. And Electron made me change up absolutely everything just to be able to bring him down. And I ended up having to use a White Ogre just for the elemental thing in case I had to switch. So when I went Dragon mode, I could shoot Dragon and bullets at it, vice versa. And I'm going to say, when you didn't hit that elemental threshold and it passed judgment on you and you didn't do enough, and then that was fucking brutal. It was instant death, and you knew it. But when you finally brought that Soul Beach down, it was worth every single penny. And I'm going to say these two, from Zenoga to Electron, had some of the coolest entrants, if not the best, that I've seen in the series so far. So I'm hoping that, well, Zenoga returns, and I hope Electron comes back in Wilds, because I really do love him, and I just want to see all the Black Dragons. Because you know, I haven't fought Diamond Rallis. I've taken down Fatalis, and I just love all three of that fight. I just want to see it because I'd love to fight all three.